I'm Adam, and I play the guitar. And my favourite song from the EP is probably Treehouse. I think it's a very nice song.
Yeah. My name's Alex. I play bass, and my favourite song is probably also Treehouse.
My name's Jack. I play the tenor saxophone, and I speak to the crowd during the gigs. And my favourite song is from the EP is "Gotta Get My Shit Together."
Yeah, because he sings on it.
My name's Joe, I play keys, and I think Treehouse as well. It's probably my favourite song.
My name's Matt, I play alto and Barry sax, and my favourite's Treehouse.
My name's Pete, I play guitar and percussion, and my favourite song on the EP is Petrichor.
My name's Leo, I play the drums, and I'm just checking the track list because I can't remember what they're all called.
Drummers, man.
Which one's the Funky Time signature one?
Part 2.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Chicken Gimbal 8000 Part 2.
The other track, our title track, which I think is maybe...
Is it? Maybe I'm thinking of Treehouse.
Our title track is Bears in the Brig, which I think absolutely slaps. That's
Yeah.
the one we've not mentioned, but that is...
It's probably objectively the strongest.
Yeah.
But,
I assume everyone here is thinking about which song is the most fun to play.
That's
Probably what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And we Hate the Sharkman.
We are, we hate.
Yeah.
And we hate.
We really do.
Well, we recorded it here in the house.
Yeah.
It's step 1 in December downstairs.
Yeah, we kind of we knew we could record here, but we didn't quite know like how good it was going to sound. We thought because we could do it for free, we'd give it a shot anyway, as opposed to going into a stressful studio and paying 200 quid to maybe not get something we're completely happy with. So it was a bit more relaxed, and it was free, and it came out I think a lot better than like any of us thought. So that was pretty good. So we knew we could make music that was like polished enough and that we were happy with, just in this house, which was great.
Which you mixed.
Yeah, which was a lot of fun.
engineered.
I don't know, I think we're in a reasonably unique position compared to like other bands in our sort of area for 2 reasons. One, we're like pretty big. There's 7 of us /8 with Molly as well sometimes. So we like distributed tasks amongst us. It meant there wasn't like, I mean, it's still been a lot of work, don't get me wrong, but like it's not like all falling on 4 people's head as like it might with other bands. And as Pete said, having the capacity to record in this house downstairs where 5 of us live is pretty ideal.
The main challenge that we find is trying to get 7 people in a room at any point, given how busy we all are. That's the hardest bit, is just trying to arrange any time to do anything.
Yeah.
So I reckon, what would be major barriers for other people, we're quite lucky that haven't been
Such an issue.
with us.
We're quite lucky to have quite a network of people that have
Yeah.
a very lucky range of skills. Like
That's-
with even like the Phytophonics logo that Will did. There's so much.
Yeah.
So many people have done so many things that helped this happen.
I think we've been quite good at, I don't know, building up our brand over the years. As in like the little Sharkman guy, like is pretty
That
it's
guy.
pretty fun. And like having like just by having a purely, I don't know, a fun name and a fun vibe, like that is in itself builds something fun.
I think the name helps a lot, because I think that when you go see a band called We Hate the Sharkman, it's quite hard to forget that name and that band.
Yeah.
And everyone smiles when you tell it to them for the first time as well. Normally with confusion as well.
Something that's helped us definitely do this gig is we've not gigged maybe since November, so that's been quite good to just be able to promote it a bit more than we would for other things.
We've also put more effort into promoting it.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the Instagram stuff is all Jack, so...
Jack's been
Yes.
exclusive
Big
on
on-
the Instagram.
Big up
pages.
Jack, so
Yeah.
that's all the praise goes to there. But, usually when for other gigs we've played, we don't, like, push it that hard, because, I don't know, there's not that much at stake, and there's not that much we get out of it either.
Smaller capacity as well.
Versus this is like, oh, this is our
big
EP launch. We want it to be full. We want to have people.
Yeah, we
want
want
it
all
to
our
be a
friends
good
and
time.
family.
So
Yeah, and more people have wanted to come because it is an EP release.
Yeah.
And because it's like, wow, they've got music out finally. I can go to see that. Yeah, which is fun.
I think from my side, the main things that have been very surprising, because I think that when we booked Yellow Arch, we were wondering if that was too big of a venue. We just thought that was a big jump for us going to 200 odd cap venue. And so for me, my main feeling is surprised that we managed to sell out a month and a half in advance. And that was quite nice, to be fair, like, because it was quite stressful for a while when you're fronting a lot of money to book a big venue and then you don't know how many you're going to sell.
Yeah.
So that was a real nice push.
Yeah.
We never thought that we'd get to the point where we wished, thought about going for a bigger venue than Yellow Arch.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
stressing. We thought we could be
Begging.
at this point and have sold 30 tickets and be playing to
yeah.
an empty room. So I think that was quite nice. Was that clearly we're not going to be playing to an empty room, which is always nice.
It's going to be really full.
Very
Yeah.
full.
Very cool, indeed.
Yeah.
Dorothy packs as well.
Yeah.
Saints. They're so lovely people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
And so
nice.
nice to have some quite last minute as well.
Yeah.
This was
we're
so.
big friends of PAX.
It's kind of this. Even though we've sold, there's still people that haven't got tickets. So we've just been sending that to them, so that they can come.
I still have no idea why. I have no idea.
I think it's combined. I think the big thing is that people want to come and see us again.
Yeah.
People haven't seen us.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's like people that haven't seen us for a while. There's people that have maybe seen one person in a group has seen us and then they're like, we'll bring their friends.
So I think-
And there are like we do have people that like come to our gigs regularly that like we don't know. Like we just see them.
I think we benefit from a just general cumulative effect because it's been 3 years that the band's been going now and just playing in Sheffield for that long. Like over time, it's just been building momentum. You get one person comes to our gig on a whim and then they enjoy it and then invite some of their friends. And I think it's just like slowly but surely over time it's built up because we've been in the same city for quite a long time doing the same sort of music. So I think anyone that's into this sort of music,
Yeah, definitely. I
by
also
this
think,
point heard us.
I also think that we're very fortunate to, like, the original assembly of the Sharkman was formed like just before the Sheffield kind of not amateur jazz but not like pro traditional jazz scene has like exploded over the last 2 years. There's more like open modern jazz jams just all over the city at the moment. There's loads of like monthly jazz nights happening now at various venues, but that wasn't going on like 2.5 years ago. And because we're in the sort of like jazz general scene, jazz fusion scene, I think we were very fortunate as well to sort of ride the wave of that. Well, in Sheffield and all over the UK, like really, really increasing in popularity at the moment as well. So that's, I think, definitely helped us.
Well, even if it's like not particular, even if it hadn't risen, like the fact that we're now moving in the circles of people, or like we now know people that are in different bands and do different things and different promoters and different things that are like the scene, and like obviously I know like because they enjoy the same music as us, like that kind of pushes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Basically.
Yeah, the EP launch has definitely been a good proof of concept that we can do things like this, play slightly bigger venues and put on our own events. I think that we've learned a lot already in the process, like you were saying, Lee, about how once you put on another one, it's a lot easier having done the first. I think that also, even knowing, like, because like you said, Peter, about how it was like theoretical if we could record music here, because you had all the gear and the knowledge, but like, would it actually be possible? And knowing that it is possible means it feels like it's a lot easier now to get, as Leo said, like more music out, play other gigs. We've got things to show venues and gigs, and so I feel like once this EP launched, just be able to say that we've done an event and it went well and people wanted to listen to our music is like quite a nice thing to be able to do, to go to other places. Because it's one thing saying, oh yeah, we're a band that play music in Sheffield, another thing being able to point to things that we've done.
Also just having recorded music that you know that we can show to people.
Yeah.
And like the speed that we've sold out this venue like is good. Like it definitely like generates interest from other people, whether that would be like the other people wanting to be like have an interview or something, or whether it's like being able to get gigs in the future, like off the back of it, like have been managed to book, like just get a support for Ledmore, which is pretty fun.